I'm preparing a hoop so I can get a spooky lantern done. It's just gonna be 3 colors, but it's got 4 sides, and the 4 sides are, one side is the freestanding applique, which will be, put this in the hoop, and then it'll, we'll cut it, and then it'll embroider on top of that. And then the other portion is just lace. So I have the freestanding one in my machine right now, and it is set and ready to go. Alright, so I hope you all are doing well. I am also on YouTube streaming live, so I don't know if I will be on TikTok for the entire time that I'm doing this. I would love for you to head over to YouTube and watch me there. It's a better wider angle. Okay, so this is water soluble, and I've been using this. It's important that it's water soluble so that when I'm done sewing the lace, I'm gonna rinse it with water, and this will disappear, just melt away. And I've been using this for, I've been demonstrating using this for several weeks, maybe a month or 2. So I'm gonna do a double layer of it in here just to make sure that my lantern has plenty of support. I think I gave it lots of support. This is real strong. All right, so this is, there's gonna be 2 sides out of this, and the other 2 are just lace. Okay, so I'm just gonna hoop this, and then we'll go straight to the machine, and it's just gonna do, each step will be a sew, and then probably a cut, and then a sew again, and another cut. Alright, and this is a tiny lantern. It's not very big. It's more like for a votive. Okay? Alright, I'll show you what it looks like. It is over here in my, already in my machine. Alright, so this is the design that I'm gonna do right here. Okay, thank you for the likes, Mary G. All right, and once I have, let's see, my hoop loaded, I can start sewing in it. Okay, so each step, let's see, we're gonna hit OK, and that is going to take us to this screen here, and this screen will tell us what we're sewing. All right. Move it. Okay. I hope everybody's doing well. I am gonna struggle to see the chat here for a second. There we go. All right. So I have an orange thread loaded because the first part that's actually gonna sew will be the orange, or the orange thread. Okay. So the first thing I need to do is sew a placement stitch, and that's gonna show me where something is supposed to go. So that's the real top, that's the very top of it. Now I'm going to put, I think I'm gonna put a piece of black there. I've got my pieces here. So it's, this is, wait a minute. It tells me what each one is. That's the fabric placement. Okay. So, I'm just gonna place this over the part that it's sewed. I'm gonna hit start. And now it's going to sew that same bit. And it's sewing it twice. It's sewing just a little bit on the inside so that when I go through and I cut it, I want to make sure that you can see what the heck I'm talking about, okay? Because I'll probably do most of my work over here tonight. Okay, so there's this tiny little stitch that you can see that's stitched inside. I have to undo it anyway, but there's 2 layers, so I'm going to cut around the edge here as closely as I can to that stitching, okay? And I'm using my my bent scissors so I can get real close up there. If I don't get close enough, then when the machine goes around and does the stitch around the edge, then the fabric will show, and I don't want it to show. All right. So I'm usually on live earlier, and tonight I had a few errands to run, and I wanted to get prepped before I did this. Thank you for the follow. I'm over on YouTube as well, so if you follow me here, consider following me on YouTube. I post my lives. So tonight's live will get posted so that you can watch again. All right, so I am snipping a little bit of those threads as I went around. You can see that I snipped some of them, but it's okay because the inside thread is going to hold it. Okay. In fact, I think I can trim a little bit more because I don't want any to show. All right. Get rid of my little pieces. Now it's going to do the placement for the orange fabric, which is the center one. All right. So the placement first, and that just means where I'm going to lay this. So I make sure that I have this positioned where it needs to be. Flatbed embroidery machine? Yes? Question mark? It's a combination sewing machine and embroidery machine. All right. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I just want to make sure that I have this all covered. I'm going to sew again. This is basically how you do applique and the hoop. I've never made this pattern before, so I'm really excited to make it. I'm really into the spooky season right now. I'm gonna sell some of this stuff at a market, and I wanna, this is one of those things that I also made. So let me put this up here so you can see him. He is also a lantern. Okay, you can't see that. It is the weather here again. You know what, Jennifer? You knew I was gonna ask you what the weather is. You know what? It is colder here than that, and it is raining, and I am a little bit cold. I am sewing on a Janome. All right. So again, I'm gonna trim this as close as possible. This pattern should only take a half an hour to sew it out. Not including the period of time it takes me to snip stuff. So Jennifer, what did you have for dinner? That's my new question, because I know you already ate dinner. Because I'm on late. Later than usual. But I had some errands to run, and then I ate an early dinner, so I'm all sorts of fed. I had chili with macaroni in it. That's one of my favorite dishes. Okay. trim. Okay, trimming as close to that stitching as I can get. And this one's a little bit harder to trim because I didn't give myself a lot of seam allowance. So this will be easier down here. So I'll make two sides like this, and I'll make two sides that are just completely lace. And I'm trying not to trash my room, so I'm trying to keep a trash can nearby. So, all right. Anyway, he's cute, isn't he? Can you see him? That looks like it's still got a bit that I can trim. I guess the whole point is to not cut the don't cut this. That stabilizer needs to stay there. Okay. Okay. Just taking a ride. I don't know if you can see what's sewing because we've got this guy in the way. Okay. I'll put him back. All right. Now, purple. Don't you love the polka dots? Aren't they cute? Now, there isn't any lace on this side portion. It'll sew eyelets, which is like what this is. This has an eyelet in it. And I can punch that out later. So that's what I'll do. That'll allow some light to go through there. All right, this is the last bit of trim. And then it will start doing some embroidery on here. And that'll take half an hour to sew out. And I think while it's sewing, I might set up the other machine to do the lace. I'm not sure. I might have, I really interfaced this because I wanted to make sure that this was going to have a lot of body to it because I don't want my lantern to crumple. I want it to have a lot of good body to it. So it's got like 2 layers of stabilizer on the back of the fabric itself. Up to the stitching. Okay, that I even cut a little bit into the second row of stitching. It's okay. You know, there are terms. It's either catastrophic or not catastrophic. If it's not catastrophic, it's recoverable. If it's catastrophic, well, you start completely over. Okay. Let me see if I can get my machine to thread this needle. It wasn't threading the needle earlier. Okay, it threaded. Sometimes the setting just isn't right. Okay, orange. So this is stitching some details. orange. You know, you can't really see this orange. It's almost useless to actually have this orange color. I might switch the orange color. This orange is not showing up. Now, when I do the lace side, I'll probably do that. But I think I need a brighter orange. You know, just to contrast. Now I'm just gonna back it up a step. And that's all right. Okay, I'm not happy with how the cameras are positioned tonight. So I am moving stuff around and I will fix it. I will get this fixed. All right, I want to fix YouTube first because I want to get the camera in there down a little bit more. Okay, and over. I need the extension bar is what I need. All right, sorry. You know, this is always a fun time. Me and the cameras. All right. Thank you for the follow, Raquel. All right, look. We might need to have an issue here resolved. Okay, sometimes the camera angles like work really well and sometimes they don't. Okay, backing up, doing this. All right. So after I'm done messing with the cameras, I'll put the orange in. Okay. What happened? Oh, the camera. There we go. I think it just needs to be a little bit more front face like this. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hello, Julia. All right. Now, we are in business. I'm just going to back it up a bit. Okay. And we'll see how this goes. All right. I'm trying to see the chat and so at the same time. All right, this is a bit tangled. There we go. This is the first time I'm making this design, so we'll see how it goes. I think this orange is gonna show up a little better. Okay. It'll show up a little better, but not a lot better. It's fine. You know what? I'm gonna stick with it. It's fine. Let's go. Okay, sewing back over some of the other stuff so the needle thread might break because sometimes it gets... Yeah, I like that better. You can kind of see it better. Except for working with the camera, going around and around and around with the camera, I think YouTube has a better view tonight. So I think you can definitely see the that orange better. That orange is better. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna stop that for just a second. Because I just realized I have an orange bobbin in there and I don't want to use all of that orange thread for all of this embroidery that isn't going to show. So I'm going to switch to just a regular bobbin thread. Bobbin thread is a lot thinner than regular thread. And it's meant to not have very much bulk, which this has a lot of bulk at the bottom if it's got, which, you know, normally, like if you're wearing clothing, it makes a difference. But for this, it doesn't make that much of a difference. All right. Okay. Thank you for hanging out. Now look, if I don't read your comment, it's because it might have been filtered. So pose a question differently or comment differently and I may be able to answer it. But while this is going, I want to put this in the camera again. How cute is this, right? And he has a top. So what this is sewing is little eyelets here, and that's what's on the lid here is a little eyelet. And so I'll take a sharp owl and I'll put it through that hole, and then light will show through all those holes. Now this is a loop. Now this loop is going to go onto the other side, which will sew a button, which is like this little thing here. Yeah, a button. That's what these are. It's a loop and a button. Same on here. Loops and buttons. Okay. Okay, yesterday or the day before I made owl purse, and he has a magnetic flap. Isn't he cute? It's just a little bag. It doesn't have anything, you know, nothing special in it. It's just a pouch. I like the way this looks. Earlier I wrapped up some bobbin thread to match thread. I have to do that so I can make lace. These have to match. But that's only because you're going to be able to see it on both sides, but this one you can't see on both sides. But this is going to have a nice little bat. Right in the center, right here. If you want to pop over to YouTube, there's a much better view. It's kind of an overhead view. And I am looking at the comments over there. All right. Now it's time for purple. Okay. I like that orange a little better. It's it kind of stands out a little bit. So, all right, purple. Oh, that broke. What stitches am I using? Okay, Julie. I am doing an applique. In the, like, it's a freestanding lace pattern. And the machine already has the stitches built in for me. So, alright. I do not know what happened, but let's start again. I gotta keep my eye on it. I think it got a thread in the way. Pesky threads. I think it just got caught. And the other one. Okay. Okay. I think with the purple's not showing real well either. I think if they were doing this one again, I would probably change the flavor of the colors just a little bit. So there's two sides that have this solid fabric, and then the other two sides are going to be just completely lace. And the lace is made with this same stabilizer, so it'll be, this is water soluble, so when water touches it, it dissolves. And I'll put a bobbin that's with the same thread in the bottom. So I'll do the bobbin and a thread on top. That'll make the lace. Okay? And that will be next. Wow, thank you for the follow. Hey. I love that you're here. Okay, the purple is almost done. Just gonna do some eyelets. And it's gonna do the little button. So the button is on the right and the loop is on the left. And the buttons and the loops are what hold it together. If you follow me on TikTok, consider following me on YouTube as well. I always record and then I post my lives. Okay, so each panel like this is going to take half an hour. I don't know how long the lace is going to take yet. The lace takes an hour per side. So this whole lantern will take 3 hours to sew. And it's tiny. I hope everybody's Friday is going well. Happy Friday, happy weekend. It's raining here, so I am not doing yard work. I live in northern Indiana. Where is everyone else? I know Jennifer said Pennsylvania is 73. I think it's probably similar here. Maybe a little bit. A little bit colder. Oh my gosh, 300, almost 350 likes on the stream. Thank you. The next color will be black, and that'll sew a bat in the middle of the orange. It is time for black. I've got this giant spool of black. Thank you for the rose. Did you ask me about crypto yet? All right. Everybody out there is playing the new Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed. All right. That's gonna sew the bat. So each one of these holes I'll poke through so the light can get in there. Cryptocurrency! I can't tell you anything about cryptocurrency. Have you got some for me? That was one half of the bat. Thank you for the follow. I am making a lantern. So there will be 4 sides like this, and 2 are solid, and then 2 are lace. And this is water soluble, so it gets washed away. I'm glad you're here tonight. Consider following me on YouTube. I have I'm streaming over there right now, and the view is a lot better. You can definitely see better what's going on. So Lisa, let me show you a picture of what it's going to look like. It's going to look like this. You made a 3D pumpkin? Yes! Does it look like him? He's so fun. Thank you. And then there's this one. And he's way bigger. He's got a big fat face. love them. He is cute. The pattern is OESD company, and they have really, really wonderful these freestanding applique patterns. I also have a like a haunted village that I want to do, and it's gonna be like 30 pieces of like this for one house. Let's see. Can you share pictures? I think you can message me on Instagram, or you might be able to post a picture in the chat on YouTube. I don't know. What do you say, chat? Can you put a picture in the chat on YouTube? Lisa, where did you get your pattern? So when this piece is done sewing, I'll take an owl. An owl is a, oh, okay, you got it on Etsy. Cool. So an owl is a really sharp tool. Let me show you what an owl looks like. And it's AWL. It looks like this, okay? So it's got a very sharp point, and I'll stick it through these holes here when this is done, and that'll allow some of the light to go through from the tea light inside. And these are the connectors. So the lace piece will also be sewing these little buttons and then loops, and that's how you put them together. Buttons and loops. Okay, I have 4 cats, and one of them just came and looked at me from the door and then left. It has 6 sides embroidered, 2 leaves, and a bottom piece. Nice. See, that's a lot of work. How long did it take you to sew? I love this so far. I think it's so cute. There's another pattern like it looks like a candy corn. But yeah, freestanding lace takes a little bit of time. Okay, I can definitely see the back. This is kind of like an ASMR, right? They are 7 on the sewing machine after you have all your pictures done, stuffed. Oh, you stuffed it. Yes. 3 hours total. Okay. I have a little booth that I'm gonna do, and so I'm just doing little stuff here and there because I don't know what the market is.
So I'm just going to have this booth with some random stuff in it. Mostly Halloween stuff right now. Because I'm really liking the Halloween stuff. So the lace is in the other machine right now, sewing. So it took 3 hours total. Okay. Thank you for all the likes, everyone. Tap that screen if you are enjoying this content. I really appreciate your time and the effort with your poor little finger. And I love interacting with you, and I love answering questions. I think if I do this again, I would do this in silver so it shows, because you can't really see there's a spider web there and you can't see it. It is very nice just to sit and look at the machine, isn't it, Jennifer? Thanks for watching. Hello, Wanda. It's out of bobbin thread. I have to be out now and see what it looks like. So I really think that, you know what, let me try something, because when there's a tea light in there, you might be able to see that spider web. Can you see the spider web? Kinda. I don't know. Some. I love Halloween. I think I'm just gonna leave my Halloween up on my mantle all year. All year. Okay. That is what I'm gonna do. I've got all of this Halloween stuff. I just keep acquiring. I have to make the over the fireplace. I have to make it unbreakable, cat friendly, because sometimes they get up there. Right now it's booby trapped, so they don't, because I've been trying to teach the kitten that he can't go up there, but he insists that it's a good idea and that there's lots to see and explore up there, and he disagrees with me. All right, onward with the black. This one is almost done. You have Halloween, Christmas on your bookshelf for right now. You know, you're not going to believe this, but I still have bunnies from Easter and spring. I have not moved them. I've been afraid, because if I move them, then that moves the booby trap, and then the cat will figure out he can get up there. So
Still bunnies. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. If this is something you enjoy watching, be sure to tap a like. It gives me validation. And then I know you enjoy this, enjoy watching. It is a better view on YouTube if you go over there. Hello, Jayla. How's the crochet going? This is almost done, this part. Almost done. Alright, I'm going to take you over to show you the other machine here in a minute. Since this one's almost done. It's got 4 minutes. Yeah, I think I'll point you at the other one here. Alright, going for a ride. Sorry for the cord. Alright, turning. And now we're looking. There we go. Oh, man. So that is sewing the lace side. So there's going to be, it's just 4 sides. So here you can see where the bat is gonna fit in. You have to finish your fall blanket after Winnie the Pooh blanket. All right. I loved Winnie the Pooh when I was growing up. That's all right. Okay. Getting there. So this will all go away with water. What's it going to be like when it's done? It will be, I think I have it on my phone. It'll look like this. So can you see that? It's a little lantern. So all those holes, I'll poke all those out. It's cute, right? So this particular side, this still has a half an hour. And this one already has the little holes. And then also you'll be able to see the light through the lace.
Yeah, so so Jennifer, I'm just trying to figure out what your question was. Yes, since you got on the cell phone and the other side is done. Okay. So now I'm going to cut that out. But I think I figured out that this is going to take 3 hours in the embroidery machine. That looks pretty, right? That is going to be the cutest lantern. Look at that. All right. So now I'm gonna poke these out. I'm gonna poke these holes out. Okay. So I just take this owl and stick it in there. And that lets light in. I'll probably trim that. But each one of those is like, you know, it's an eyelet. So. Thank you for the follow, Angie. Take care and go to YouTube and watch on YouTube. I think it's a better view on YouTube. I really do. Well, I'm going to poke every single one of these out. And even up here too, there's a whole bunch of them right there and up here. So what is your favorite Halloween activity? What is your favorite Halloween activity? So what I'll do is I'll soak this, and then this here will melt away, and it'll make it really strong. It won't bend at all. Okay, I have a cat looking out the window. He's thinking about it. Almost done with the purple. I stuck my finger. This is a very sharp tool. Very sharp. Again, it's called an owl, and it's AWL, I believe.
I'll go through and trim these with some sharp scissors so that there's no fabric in those holes. I think I got all of them. Don't think I missed any. It's cute, right? Now you can see through it. If I just go both directions, like from the back now, that opens it up a lot. I think I can just do that. So, let's go through and poke them open from the back. That opens up way up. All right. What's everybody having for dinner tomorrow? I need ideas. Okay, now it's time for black. And I gotta put black in the bobbin, just like I have black in this, so. Okay, see? Same on both the front and the back. Yes. I'll put the sides together by putting the little eyelet and joining it like this. Okay? It's a little button and a loop. And that's how it goes together. So it's time for black. Pardon my reach. All right. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope you're having a good time. I'm enjoying answering questions, and I am happy that you're here keeping me company while I'm making this lantern. And this is the first time I'm making this lantern. And it is so flippin' easy. I will probably do it again. It doesn't take very much fabric. It takes a lot of thread, but not as much as I've had other projects take, so. Okay, the bat's gonna go right there. There we go. Onward. Ah! Don't make noises. It is cute, isn't it? I'm enjoying it. So if you give out candy at Halloween? I buy a certain amount and I am always out before trick-or-treating is over because we have a very popular neighborhood because the houses are really close together. Way too far in the country. Yes. So do you head into town then to trick or treat? Or hear me out, buy your own candy and just enjoy it. Alright. You see that? Don't think I need to do much more than just poke these open. You can also get a you do trunk or treat at your school. Okay, cool. That's a thing. I know there's a special punch you can get for these. And if I do many more of them, I will. No, this is not mine. This is the same company as did this. You can download their designs digitally, which is really nice. Nobody comes around for Halloween? Do you do anything for Halloween? Or, or was there a time gone by when you did? My kids are grown, but I will hand out candy. I like to dress up. Last year I dressed up as Queen of Hearts, and that was really fun because I painted my face white. And kiddos going through the neighborhood, there was one kid was like, "Is that real?" And I moved and he screamed and ran. I'm like, yes, that's Halloween for you. I love it. Thank you for this follow, Smelly Welly. Smelly Welly Yelly. Alright, making some noise. That's okay. I love this, it's so easy. Yes, you do see the bobbin thread when it's put together. So that's what's important about the lace. On this, you're not going to see the inside, so it's okay for this to be black. On the pumpkins that I did, I matched the thread on the bobbin. Because you're going to see the inside of it, so got this little guy here, okay, and match the inside thread, so it's the same on both sides. The name of the company is OESD. And if you go on to OESD online, you can do a digital downloads. They've got all sorts of patterns. The one that I'm sewing out tonight is a lantern. So if you just type in lantern, you'll see that. Started the other machine. The hoop attaches real different. Yes. Each company has their own way to attach a hoop. I think Janome with this style machine, and they got away from it. The hoop is attached, or the unit is attached to the back, and it will actually slide off. The inverter unit is its own piece. Now it's going to go to the top. I'm getting the other one ready. You're welcome. I'm here for you. I'm here to share. Yes! John Johnson! I love the S9. It's my favorite baby. Honestly, I'll switch to Christmas after a while, but right now I'm really happy with the Halloween. And I am streaming on YouTube. I will post this later.
I have been on almost an hour and a half. No maths. No. Marshall, what are you doing? Okay, so I'm in the middle of doing this hoop. Okay. I'm just trimming it. It sewed me a little line, and I'm just going to trim it around here like I did for these. And then I'll put it in the machine, and it'll start sewing the orange like it did on this one. So it'll start sewing the orange bit. Okay, so after, before, after, before. What might be someone else? What do you mean? I need clarification, please. Mello, what are you doing? One of my cats is in my trash. He's checking out all the trash receptacles. Yes, Janome rocks. Yes. I have had Janome since I had my first professional machine, and I've never turned back. You know, just brand loyalty. It's kind of like, you know, you're a Nike or a Reebok person. Or, you know. Brand loyalty. I'm building a brand. That's custom designs. Let's go. All right. This is getting close to being done. Thank you for sharing the live. Let's see. Yeah, you need a large hoop for the pumpkin. I have large hoops. It doesn't say on here, but the largest pumpkin is 9 inches high. So you're going to need to have, you know, it's in sections. So the measurement's from here to the top. So you would need to have probably a 7-inch hoop. Because I did pieces of it in here, and this is 5 by 7. I think 5 by 7. I might just spoke. Sorry, 7 by 9. 7 by 9 is this one. Thank you for the roses. You're sharing the live. Nice. Thank you for sharing. So my largest hoop size that I have for my other machine is, let's see, 19 by 11. I think. But yeah, before you buy any patterns, always check to make sure that it has, that the pieces can fit in your hoop. Yeah, this is a 7x8. I'm feeling sorry on likes. Sorry on likes. If you're enjoying the live, hit that screen, tap that screen a few times. Noise. I don't like it when it's making noise. I still have to sew this little bat. This little bat right here is really cute. I don't know, you probably can't see the bat, but it's gonna go on top of that little pumpkin. Working on it. Almost done. It only has 6 minutes left.
Alright, it's almost done. 3 minutes. And then we are going to show and tell. I will post pictures when I get it finished. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, my thread broke. Oh no. Oh no. It was almost done. Okay. This thread is over on a cone because it's a giant thing of thread. So it's on a cone spool. Alright. Now I'm going to double check. This machine does not tell me when it's out of thread. Okay. It has bobbins in it. Alright, we're good. Don't want anything to happen on the back. Ah! Okay, thread disasters. I'm just going to trim that. Want to keep it pretty on the back, right? That's the back. That's the front. I am in northern Indiana. Hello, South Carolina. What is the current weather and temperature? That's my favorite question, especially since we had that dang heat wave this summer. That was my favorite question. Slow it down. 3 minutes. Still has to go like around the top of the house there. In a couple of minutes I'll do a show and tell, and it's been in the 75s and 80s. Here is probably I would say it's probably about 65 outside right now. Let me double check my weather app. It's 50 right now outside. It's 70 in my room, and I have my windows open. I have had a busy month. I have lots of projects out on my table. I'll show you. Okay, is it done? It is done. Okay. Now the next step is to cut this out and dissolve it, and I'll dip it in water and show you how that looks. Alright, this is what I have. I trimmed away most of it. Okay. You're supposed to get cold weather next week, low 40s. What, Lisa? You wanted to get colder, huh? Alright. So let's do the dipping part. Okay. Just regular water. And this is water soluble. So what I'll do is I'll dip it. I'm not trying to rinse it because I want it to have some body. So I'll just rinse it till the white goes away, and then I'll just lay it out on a towel and let it dry overnight. Okay. Taking it for a swim. Okay, so that's just pulling off of there. And then it's getting rid of anything that's in those holes. That's all going away too. And now it's all gone. Alright. So there it is. Alright. All the holes. Isn't this going to be pretty with some light through it? Right? So I'm just going to lay this out and let it dry overnight. But just to give you an idea, let's do this one too. Okay? And that just pulls away as soon as it gets wet. And it's gooey. It's just really gooey. Okay. So when this dries, I'll give it a little iron. Okay. And then I'll connect these. I'll put this button in those holes. Okay. Then it'll make this nice little tower. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? That is gonna be so flippin' cute. I can hardly stand it. Oh, wow. All right, so we'll just lay those down to dry, and we'll do just a little show and tell, okay? Show and tell time. All right. Here's the show and tell. This is the fruits of my labors for the last, I don't know, month. Ta-da. Okay. All of the things. This is what's going to be out in the market. Okay. Yeah, I love it too. Looks neat. Okay. So we have baskets. And let's see. There we go. Oh, look at all this stuff I made. I mean, seriously. Okay, so we have a little lantern. Here's another pumpkin lantern. And then I've got the one I just worked on. I've got a patch. He glows in the dark. And it is dark enough here, I could probably turn off the lights. And then I made a bunch of these little purses. Oh. And I have made some food. Started out doing that this summer, the food. And then I've got a pizza in a pie pan. Pizza pan. I love these guys. And this is one of my favorites. So cool. And then this, which I almost broke my machine making these, so I'm not making any more with this really thick rope. And I have a bat one as well for Halloween. And I've got this spooky tote bag. I mean, you know, it's kind of fun. Little spooky tote bag. And I've got my skull wallet. Made that the other day. Made it a week or so ago. It's got little pockets. And it's... Then I made this the other day, and I don't know if I've shown this to you. And it's got a little pouch. It's just a nice little pouch with the little cats on it. This is the back. I've got a little loop. So you can put yourself a charm or something there, attach it. And then we have the astrologicals, like this. That's Scorpio. I really like those. Those look really cool on camera. Which one's this one? Capricorn. And this one's Virgo. Alright, so this is my show and tell. Let's see if we can get the cat to glow. Okay, so let me charge him up just a little bit. Okay? I'm charging up his eyes and his teeth. Okay? Ready? Is it glowing? There's too many lights on in here. He's kind of glowing. Let's do his eye. Let's just do one eye. I'm going to see one eye. He's glow in the dark. Isn't it neat? I love him. Okay, and then we have this guy. And she turned out pretty. And then we have this guy. It's glowing. Yes. It glows. That's the only thing I have that glows. And then the one we just did. I don't know. You can't see that it's making this really nice shadow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's pretend it's a little votive in here. So like this. Okay. And then this is the other one I told you I had to poke holes in him. Looks pretty good, yeah? All right, that's my spooky Halloween stuff. Thanks for hanging out with my live. I've been on it a long time. I hope it was worth it for you to see just kind of the stuff that I've made. I've had a great time, and I hope you have too.
I'll see you on the next one.